That's what I've been told.
So, do you know what James is playing?
I have no clue.
We got Generation 1 Funderburke in the house.
I just realized I'm on it.
So this is Brandon Funderburke, the older brother of Ritual Beast Blake Funderburke, who is approaching him now.
I knew you would be excited.
I am pumped. This guy is like really good. I've been watching him play. He's playing Shadal.
Yeah, he is really good.
Yeah.
I was playing him, like I said, I didn't have the mic on at the time, but I played him at Philly, the Philly regional, the very last round.
Yeah, he got them skills. I'm seeing him. Yeah, Blake's just trying to watch him there. Like, hold on.
So what are their records? Is this
yeah, whenever they're ready. They're X11.
both of them?
That's why.
So this will be the decider.
This is the decider.
The one that'll bring it in. Are you gonna let him commentate?
Do you want to commentate?
No.
No. All right. We'll get your opinion if you have anything to tell.
Right, well,
I'll just like pass it over.
We have Brandon's little brother here, so able to get some insight about the match from him. You play tennis with your brother a lot? Who do you think's better, you or him?
I feel like he's better. I can't play Shadals. I'm bad with their resources.
Okay, so you played Ritual Visa today, right?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna talk to you for a little bit until the
Mike,
match starts. But
just take my spot. Yeah.
1 to 2, you can go.
So what was your hardest match of the day?
Cheat sheet.
Oh wait, let me turn you back.
Yeah, thanks.
Please. Definitely please.
Always a please. Lose a turn is like.
Oh yeah, especially
annoying.
for the Ritual Beast matchup, like just don't really get to do it quite as hard as you could.
I know, it's really annoying. I know my brother plays a very unconventional build of Shadals.
So how good is his Necros matchup though?
He can play against Necros pretty well.
Alright.
Anything like special he's running like to help for this?
Not for Necros. He plays Shadal Hound.
Hound?
Oh, as an out to the Genlock, very.
Okay, yeah.
Alright, that's good.
I thought you said Shadal Hounds, like it was the name of the deck. Like, what does that even mean?
Yeah, when I played him at the very last round of Philly, and he definitely used Hound on my Genlock once. That was pretty devastating. Is he playing Mistake or anything like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
All right, so Unicorn hits field. Let's see where he wants to take this
Grabbing
one.
that Valk.
So this could be Valk Sack with Augusto. This could be Lavalval Chain. This could be Lock. I think because he had a Valk, it's probably just Valk Sack.
Yeah, he does have that Maxi, so he might not want to actually lock him here. Try and bait out some special summons.
I don't think it is, because he grabbed the Valk. He passed anyway, so we're setting something on right inside. And it passed. All right, so it should all though. It should all.
Yeah, this might be a case of James knowing what he was playing. Of course, if he thought he was playing against Amir, obviously he wouldn't have just thrown out a Unicorn.
I mean,
I'm done.
They're both 1-1, so that probably means they've been sitting next to each other a lot since they tied.
Yeah.
So he might know exactly what he's playing.
Yeah, that's what I'm predicting. So we think that face down monster is Stomata, Hedgehog.
Did the round not begin?
Huh? Well, our round began. Doesn't matter what happened to the rest of these people. Yep, there's a Squamata. So he just chooses to destroy the Senju.
Trevor, I forgot to start the time for me, so I'm going to get that started, hopefully. I think that's what it is. Did I not start it? Yeah, there you go. All right, cool.
Yeah, I guess he forgot to start it.
It's fine. It's not a big deal.
Alright.
So
James still looking good with a lot of resources over there. Brandon off to a kind of a slow start. You expect to see Shadal's fusing right out of the gates. Seeing him just sets kind of like, ooh.
Well, you know,
Can't really imagine what that hand looks like.
he had the Unicorn, so like they wouldn't get Construct, wouldn't get an effect, and they also get an effect.
Right, but at least you'd be able to beat over it and maybe start to get
Yeah,
going. Get some of your guys' effects, start actually making plays. But
Blake, does he play the equip spell fusion?
No, he doesn't play that.
No. Okay.
so we got yep, there's the Trish. And I'm wondering if it's this. Oh.
Wow.
Oh, so he's maining the hands.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw that earlier. That was cool.
So that is gonna drop him down to cowboy range, right? 23, 27. Yep.
Wow, is that
23,
game 1?
27. Yep, there's the cowboy. Yep.
Wow,
and
I'm just really curious what his hand was.
It had to have been really bad for him to have.
It really did, but I'm wondering like how it's like I'm guessing like a second hand of some sort.
I did see a core in his hands.
Core.
Mm.
Yeah, the second that he had that first Squamata happen, and then he just had to open himself up to the Trish, he kind of probably made the writing his own.
I was surprised he didn't set the core though, because then he could have survived at least.
Yeah.
Unless it went Gunganir, but like still he didn't. As far as I know. Yeah, whatever. You know, win some, you lose some. Game 2 is good. This is where it gets really good. Cause now you got your floodgates. Oh, I think it's got a Max C or Fire Hand.
Gonna take a second to throw ads up.
Yeah, it's probably gonna take a little bit actually. Yeah,
Right,
I'll do that. Whoop. It's almost like he had mind control in his hand. If he had mind, I don't think that's right though, because unless I wasn't a level 4 set. Like if he had mind control, he would have just played it on the Unicorn and summoned a hand and Exceed. So there's no way he had mind control.
No, he had mind control. That was in his hand.
Why wasn't that the play? I feel like that should have been the play then.
I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, if you're already that far behind. Sorry, you gonna say, Blake?
I don't think there's many good XYZs that he could potentially made at that situation.
Right. The only thing that I could even think about as a decent start would be, and it's not even good, maybe like Abyss Dweller,
Yeah.
just so that he could stop him from getting a Shurret effect.
Like,
but even
yeah.
that's not.
I mean, there
There wasn't really anything in the grave for him to Rhapsody and Berserk.
What ranks does he play? What like XYZs does he play in the deck that you know of? Yeah.
I'm not sure. Are you talking about what his best turn 1 play would be?
No, what his XYZs are, because apparently he had mind control, so they're trying to figure out what his other options to play could have been instead of just like sitting on a face down. You know, because we got time.
Exciton.
Wait,
I
game
know
1?
he was cast
Game 1's
out
over?
Right.
yesterday.
Yeah.
James?
Yeah, game 1.
X Castel. I know he plays Exciton.
I'm pretty, wait, is he playing Tom
Oh yeah, up, yeah.
I'm not sure about that actually. No, he's not. I know.
Like the Silent Hood 10 box though. Listen, if Brandon has anything, he has style.
Let's put that like right up.
Because that's Sun Titan box, man. Let me tell you, Sun Titan's a good card.
Sorry. There we go.
I was like, what are you doing to him? Like, I was really confused.
Well,
I don't know if we're back at.
Can't hear him that well. That's all. Just making sure that we can hear him.
Yeah, I think we're still on commercials.
Yo, Mike, does he have to compensate tomorrow?
What's up?
Is Phil commentating?
Yeah, he's gonna join me up here.
Yeah. If maybe during like I don't know if we're streaming Yu-Gi-Oh, but if we are, maybe we can do it during that. I know.
Oh, we're
Tom's
gonna stream Yu-Gi-Oh.
I hope we do.
Oh yes.
Either that or Force Will. I would love to stream Yu-Gi-Oh.
I want to play in the Yu-Gi-Oh format.
Joe, listen, Joe Geo, man. I don't know. They can't hear us right now. I don't know what it is exactly, but I've watched him play test, and I was taking pictures of his. Was like, yo, don't post that time. I'm not gonna post that. I just look at the deck. I'm like, I don't know what you're doing with this, but it looks sweet. Like Thunder Dragon, like Metamorphosis, all the best cards. I wish would tell me how much time was on the ads.
We're probably back.
No, because it usually says blank seconds since last ad.
Oh, I guess we're not back yet.
Yeah.
There we go.
There we go. Yay.
All right, so we're back. They just finished upside and we're shuffling up, getting
It was
ready to go.
literally perfect.
So once again, this is Stan Topa.
Mike Knowles on the 1s and 2s.
Blake Funderburke.
So checking it out, seeing what's going on.
So Brandon's got to dig himself out of a hole here.
Yeah, a very decisive first game. Not really much going for Brandon. All he was able to do was set 2 monsters total. And then, of course, James was able to trish him. And
Oh, wow.
take the
He
first
chose not to
game.
go first?
And who? Brandon?
Yeah.
No, you should. You usually do go second.
Okay, I haven't played
Because
shit all.
they can kill you. Like, they can just kill you.
Yeah, I know. I haven't played
So-
shit all, though, so it's like, I don't know. I think the Jin lock is a thing I'd be worried about. Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he sides Lancia.
Okay, that makes sense then. I would just be afraid. Like, I just feel like with shit all. Again, I haven't played the deck. I played the deck, like, back when Duelist Alliance was around, and I switched over to BA immediately because that deck was just awesome.
Yes. I got rid of BA for Ritual Beast.
Yeah,
So if he has a
buddy.
Veiler here, then that would be really good. Oh, I guess not. I was kind of
So, yeah,
hoping
now-
I was hoping that he'd be able to Veiler it, and then he'd have a shit all fusion.
Yeah,
to be
like
able to
now,
go
like I
off.
feel like it's just all like. It's
But
just
it looks
all
like this is going to be
downhill.
a Jin lock here.
He
Like
might
you're,
be saving a Lancia in his hand.
you could just like. I mean, yeah, that'd be
Hopefully.
great. If he just activates
Potentially.
Lancia, I'd be like really happy right now. But like, I'm just looking at his face right now. I'm not seeing it. Yeah, he doesn't have it. Wow. Wow.
Maybe he's got that fire ice hand.
Dude, I hope
Oh,
so.
fire.
I don't want this to be a blowout.
You probably cited those out, actually.
Oh.
Okay.
Book of Moon. Difficult.
That looks like a pretty monster-heavy stand again, though. That's just unfortunate.
Well, if it's a dragon or a Squamata, then he's
Right.
fine as long as he doesn't get Trish. But he has, as long as his opponent doesn't have MST or he doesn't activate a trap card to get
Yeah,
Trish.
he's got
Oh, Squamata's
Raigeki,
Raigeki.
though.
Okay.
Yeah, that's wow. This I just feel bad about this. Jeez.
If you went first, you could have doubled one, I think, but can't believe you played lost.
Yeah, that was what I was saying. Like, I don't know. I haven't played shit alls and I haven't played against them much in this format, so I'm the last person to say. But just from my perspective of watching, I feel like it's not worth the risk of the card, just the card advantage alone. Especially when you're running floodgates like Mistake and stuff like that. So.
I played dolls for a little while between VA
There's the Raigeki. What did he activate?
Shadow Games.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So if that's a Squamata or a Dragon, he might be back in this. And if he gets Trished, it won't be terrible, but it'll still be kind of bad. I'm not sure what he sends here, though.
Wait, doesn't if it's even if it's Dragon Squad, doesn't it not
Yeah, he won't get the effect.
like Sinister Tail 2 and then he'll have to resolve
Yeah. So Shadow Games will flip it up, and
Maybe
then
it's-
Raigeki will destroy it, and then
Yeah.
it won't be where it needs to be to activate the flip effect, but he will be allowed to activate the graveyard effect, obviously.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out, unless it's maybe a Dragon and he wants to pop his back row and not get
Sorry.
Trish.
Both of his beasts are in hand, so he's not gonna be able to get rid of them.
Oh, is that a core he has?
So wait. So he's trying to use the flip effect? Okay, yeah, the judge is telling him that he can't do that. And he's explaining the same thing that I just did.
Yeah.
So if we were in
Yeah, you're
in
right.
Europe, then that play would have been perfectly legal.
Much similar to the Satellar Night ruling with Call of the Haunted.
Right.
Yeah.
It's exactly the same. Actually, it goes all the way back to when people would discard like cards for memory monsters, and then you would chain DD Crow onto it. That was when the ruling first started happening, actually. So they use that for everything, of course. So instead, he's going to get the shit all monster. I mean, I guess it's better than nothing, but
Yeah, but he obviously wasn't planning for it, so like I was hoping maybe he had something
Right.
with that or back row going on. But
For the three players, quick announcement. If you are not in the event, we are going to be closing out the room. We need you guys to start packing up your things and they're ready to leave. The room will open again tomorrow at 8:30.
well, he's not
another
dead.
monster.
His opponent didn't Trish him, which surprises me. Because he does have the Trish in hand, so I'm like, I guess he's on spell, but
Does he have a way to actually like summon the Trish?
I don't
he's
know.
got Maxi.
All I saw was that there was a Trish in hand. I didn't see what the other cards were, so I just assumed.
Maybe he was afraid of a chainable trap in response to the mirror for the Trish,
Yeah,
so it
that's
wouldn't
definitely
resolve
a possibility.
properly.
Yeah, like I feel like
it's looking-
after seeing Brandon misplay like that though, that you have to feel like he has nothing face down.
It wasn't really a misplay.
Although at least
Obviously,
No, it wasn't a misplay in the usual sense, but like just looking at his face and like seeing like that he planned this to go totally differently, I feel like you have to read that back row isn't real, or at least for Trish.
I guess like, oh yeah,
That Thunder Kings go. That would have been better. We have a fourth commentator basically talking to us right now. So sorry.
Attributed to
Oh
Vanity
wow!
fans.
Wow!
Very
Ooh!
interesting.
What?
Oh.
He had to do it though. He had to do it.
But he has Trish and Manju in hand, and
Yeah.
that's not very good of a power play under Raya.
Yeah. It could kill a Vanity Spin, right? Yep. Wow.
Yeah, Vandy's
Oh.
Fiend
Brandon might have
only
just
got
like
1,000.
totally turned this game around here.
What did he draw? I believe he drew
It
some
looked-
sort of mirror.
I think
He
he's
drew,
got a Manju.
yeah, he drew regular mirror.
Is that a Manju at the beginning there? So this could be the Trish play here.
Well, no, because he can't search though.
Right, but it depends on which mirror.
Oh, he has mirror. Okay, I didn't see he drew that. It was like I heard Manju. I'm like,
No, I think he has a Brianna. I'm not sure. Oh no, he doesn't have a Clausolus in graveyard because he's a Gin Lock with the Clausolus.
wow. Wait, what's he doing this though? I hope this is during James's end phase. If not, this really doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I could see James passing because
Yeah, I could.
Yeah, that makes sense. I just didn't
That
see like
does
any
make sense.
indication. I hope he did because
Oh,
if so,
and
this
he-
is really good.
And he baited it. Yep.
Oh, he just used the Trish on it. All right, yeah. So
Yeah.
this was during its end phase, and that's actually super good. Yeah, Brandon's totally got this
Yeah.
game like back in his corner.
Looks like he drew.
Maxi?
He drew
No,
Vanity
wait.
Fiend.
Oh, another Vanity.
Oh.
So that's not terrible because that means he can't do anything either. Though once Vanity Fiend's on the field, it's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Like this is the thing, right? If he's trading the Colossus in for a Vanity Fiend, I think Brandon's still okay with that with all the flip effect monsters because that's at his pace.
Yeah. But I know Brandon sides Mirror Force in so against anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he
Alright,
was gonna
so
let it go
back
through.
to searching again though.
I like this though.
But that
I think-
Vanity Fiend is locking himself down.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like this gives Brandon more than enough time. I think
And
he
he
just
has Beast in hand, so he can.
he also has El Shadal that he added back I think off the core that he sent. So like he could literally have an OTK opportunity once he clears the Vanity's Fiend off the field. Like if he gets it off with a Speller Chop like Argeki, he can literally just try to go for the OTK. And if not, he can like lock him down.
Yeah. Try to advance his game state, trying to get more advantage of James. Potentially fire a nice hand if he still kept them in. Oh, emptiness. Oh, unfortunate. It's not like James can accomplish much with his own Vanity Fiend on board. Yeah.
And James basically like just slowed the speed down to where Brandon wants this game to be at.
Yeah, how?
All right, so explain what this
Oh.
does,
There's
Blake.
the Hound.
Okay, so when Hound flip face up, he can add a Shadal card from his graveyard to his hand. So he's gonna add a Squamata.
Wow, that is just great.
Pero
And there's
Cerberus.
Wow, he literally just put every part of this decision making into his hands now. Like the only way James gets to do what he wants is if he dark holes his own monsters at this point. Well, the gene pool for Blake had to come from somewhere, and this is where it came from.
Although, yeah, James has Vanity's Fiend in hand.
Right, but again, like Vandy's Fiend is playing, or is Vandy's empty?
I meant, yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say it's like totally different. Yeah, Vanity's
yeah,
another Vanity's Fiend is still just playing at the pace he wants to play
we
at.
have another Vanities coming up.
But he does have an El Shadal fusion, which means if he can just play around it.
This looks like he's probably setting that Squamata.
We'll do a Book of
Oh,
Eclipse,
wow,
so he
yeah,
can
that's
turn off his own
actually-
Vanity's Fiends.
Yeah. He also gets to flip 7 on the Manju and gets to search again.
Yeah, that could be a pretty savage thing right there.
Yeah, this could actually be what he was looking for. But he has a window to El Shadal fusion too, which is relevant.
But Brandon did draw another back row that
So-
he said his.
This
on
is
his
the savage
turn.
part right here, right? If Brandon has a water target or a core to go along with that El Shadal fusion, and the El Shadal fusion is set right now, Then when his opponent goes to like ritual summon, he can like totally turn this around.
Although that's
What is that?
not what he's doing.
Window.
But Beast and Hedgehog for a window.
I'm wondering why he's doing that. Is there any reason he'd be doing that now and not waiting to like respond to ritual summon? Right.
Yeah, or a Lancia. But I did see one of his 2 Lancias in his deck.
Yeah, that's
That's
how I was
like
thinking
that's
too.
yeah, like I feel like he's not gonna flip a Vanity's Fiend unless he can't special summon. In which case you're still just back where you were before anyway. So I feel like the El Shaddai fusion should have like waited until he activated it one. But you know what? You know he knows better than us. So here's Trish. What's he got? He does breakthrough skill in the deck. So does he not have anything? Yes, he does not. Nope. There's an El Shaddai fusion going bye bye. Windows going bye bye. Pero is really good right here.
Yeah, he might actually want to rethink that El Shaddai. But especially if he's just going to banish.
Wow, did he totally forget about it?
Apparently.
Wow. Wow. Or did, yeah, I think he just didn't.
Now James is going to be forced to cash his Manju in order to keep Trish and have emptiness. But if he doesn't,
Wow, now he's checking again. He's already resolved it too. He can't take it back at this point because he already got the card out of the hand.
oh, I didn't cash his Manju either, yeah. Now ready to just summon some monsters.
Does he play Mirror Force?
He does play Mirror Force. I saw
Yes, he
that.
does.
I was really kind of hoping that would be the Mirror Force.
Yeah, we were talking about that.
Yeah, now he has
Well,
Pero.
Pero.
He has L. Oh, wait. I was going to say, if he had L, he could take the water after he finishes.
All right, here we go, Brandon. So what's that? Waiting for the judge, 14.
It looks like Dark Hole because
It's actually just really good.
it looks like either Dark Hole or regular Shaddai fusion.
One is better than the other in this case.
Yeah. Very much.
Although he does have the core again, but he needs to set it first.
I think it's space.
It's regular Shaddai fusion.
No.
I could tell by his indecisiveness. Oh, he's changed
Oh.
the L.
Wow, he had the second El Shaddai fusion.
Oh, and he has Dragon.
Wow, what? So he's gonna. Oh no, I was gonna get both. Never mind.
No, that'd be kind of a crazy chain if he was getting to resolve them both.
Yeah.
Wait, Danny said, wait, what was the other monster?
Dragon and Falco.
Doesn't he get Falco still though?
Oh, that means he didn't have a... Wait, no. I don't
He gets Falco still though, right? Because he orders Falco Chain Link 1 and Dragon Chain Link 2.
Falco can't activate because emptiness is already present on the board.
Oh yeah.
Well, he does
It's
have
not
2
a
back
mandatory
row.
effect, it's an optional.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
know if I would Elder, because you don't have a light monster, and it's better to just summon the dragon, like, maybe before something else.
Dragon, like, I really want Dragon as an ulti because I feel like it's like the best generic shit all card.
Again, dragon is actually just
Like,
a game against a ton.
anytime you see it splashed, it's always Dragon. Maybe a Skomata, but like there's always a Dragon.
yeah.
Normally it's like dragon and then beast and Squirtle. That's what all the
Also, the art's just really nice. But we're not here about art. We're here about card game, actual playing. Oh my
core.
God, we're just like, where is it? Like, well, we had to know that was the core because he added the core back last turn.
All right, thank you for that, Desmond.
He's Regeki.
Wow. Wow, what could he have?
He's probably drew. I believe he drew another unicorn.
yeah, he definitely drew. Oh, that's really good.
Yeah. Hopefully, Brandon drew a relevant back row.
Wait, does Brandon have a gap? I feel like he's gonna get Trish.
Well, he's no hand.
That's what I'm asking.
Chill, Vexkiss. I've had a long day of just shooting stuff.
Cordero.
He's like, these 10-year-olds know the rulings better than the commentary. It's like, Stan here has been running everything Phil would usually do today. Me and Gage are running our asses off all day. We got sponsors to please now. We were sponsored, man. By the way, go buy Max Protection sleeves and play mats.
Max Protection.
Yo, wait a minute, Leon. Hold on. We have Blake Funderburke here. Top 32 ARG Hartford, not an adult.
And besides, you try having, like, what's the saying in the packages? 6-year-olds?
Yeah, 6+.
6+.
I was actually talking to
PSCT is confusing.
I was
well,
talking.
actually, no, it's not,
I was talking to Chris, who is the guy who developed Yu-Gi-Oh format. We were doing a piece on it, and he had this part where it just hit me right in the feels. Where I'm like, so what would make you passionate about developing Yu-Gi-Oh? He's like, well, my son asked me, or my nephew was one of the other, like, if he could teach me how to play. I could teach him how to play Yu-Gi-Oh, and like what it was back during my day. And I tried teaching him, and like he couldn't learn with the new cards. But I pull out old cards to start learning. It's like, I developed this so him and his friends learn. You go like, oh my god, so sad.
I mean, that's the exact same reason
Brandon Vendi's emptiness is very...
Ooh. Wow.
This
so
is
Brandon, again, is back in control of this game.
Yeah. And his 1450 core can definitely keep swinging over Monjus and Senjus.
Oh, yes.
Oh, he just... Oh.
Drew Maxi.
Drew Maxi, not going to do much for him.
Yeah, I went for the
currently.
judge to update me because he's just over there, so it's just easier.
Yeah.
Wow. Brandon might just go for game 3 off the back of the shit all core. This has been a
Yeah.
crazy game.
Should be 6,550, by the way. $550.
Oh, okay, my bad. It looked like a 6 on the judge's scoreboard. Yeah, okay, that's fine.
Oh, he's the MST. Very unfortunate. Let's get rid of the Vanity's emptiness.
Oh,
and he's a mistake. But the decree.
Why wouldn't he just MST the Shadal core?
And now everything goes to hell.
Okay. I mean, like, because he doesn't have anything else going on. I don't know.
So now it goes back to the spell and trap card zone and just stays there meaninglessly. It'll never be a monster again.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jeez. Get Trish. Oh!
Yeah.
Yeah, he still loses.
Oh.
Well, there we have it.
Pretty good run, but in the end, that game 1 not really being able to put up much of a fight.
The
and then game
Funderburks, you know, they got to get there. They're great duelists, but they're taking their beats these days. Well, that is all we have for you for day 1 of ARG Circuit Series Edison. Very eventful day. How many people we have again? Like 300?
305.
305 players we had. Very eventful. Our very own Phil Visu played in the event today instead of commentating. So a lot of great players showed up today. I know going into this round, 3 members of Team War Council were in the top tables. Nick Ma, our Richmond champion, Tej Trevetti, and I always call him Meatball, but I can't remember what his actual name is. So they're also in the running. Very, very stacked top cut. So you guys can find the top cut. We'll post it on the Facebook page as soon as it's live on the website. So look out there and see who's going to be making it on to day 2. Until then, I'm Mike Knowles.
Stan Toba.
I'm Blake Funderburke.
And this has been day 1 of ARG Circuit Series Richmond. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh, also, attend the state championship next week. Locations on the website for more information.
And of course, if you want to see some new Yu-Gi-Oh, don't forget to tune in tomorrow
Yes.
because I'm sure that we will be streaming
Tell
a
us
little bit
you
of
want to see it. If you want to see it, tell us so we can tell Jim that you want to see new Yu-Gi-Oh,
Yeah.
and not Force of Will and not Card by Vanguard, but new Yu-Gi-Oh, because Joe Girlando is playing Yu-Gi-Oh, and his deck is savage.
And it is going to be a really good time. If you like GOAT, if you like
Chaos,
some of the newer cards, it's going to be just completely insane.
Or if you just want to see more of Stan's deck on the live stream, we can also do that too.
That's true. We could throw that up there. That's a fun little deck.
All right, we got to go, guys. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
All right, take care.